Today we are going to be putting more Shapermint shapewear to the test. Now, I tried out Shapermint shapewear for the first time a few months ago in another video, which I will link down in the description. And that was the first time I'd tried shapewear at all as an adult, because I've always felt that shapewear is going to squish me, restrict me, and cut off my breathing abilities. And so I always strayed away from it. And whilst I still stand by the fact that shapewear for me is not an everyday item of clothing, there are occasions where I can see that a bit of shapewear that still allows me to breathe would come in handy. Like my sister's wedding recently, I wore some shapewear from Shapermint just to try and just hold me in place a little bit, just to give me a little bit of confidence and a bit of a flatter surface area where I was wearing a bit of a tighter dress. So I'm starting to find uses and times in my life where I do appreciate a bit of shapewear, but I'm still never going to be an everyday shapewear girly. Nonetheless, I was quite impressed with the shapewear that I've tried from Shapermint so far. So when they asked me if I wanted to try out some more pieces, I said yes, of course. So thank you so much to Shapermint for sponsoring today's video. I'm really excited to try the pieces that they've sent me today, because there's some new bits here that I haven't tried before. Everything I try will be down in the description box in case you want to try out anything for yourself. So I've got my dress on from the first video because I thought that this was a really good dress for us to be able to do like side-by-side comparisons. So I'm going to do the exact same thing where I show you each piece from different angles, but I'll probably also try some of them on with some jeans so that we can see a little bit of variety, because we've got some tops, and I've heard so much about the Shapermint tops from you guys, so I'm really excited to try those. And we've got some bodysuits, and they're in some really fun colours. So this is the dress that we're going to be using for the comparison. So let's get our before shot. So this is from the front, then we've got from the side, from the back, and from the side again. So this dress is quite a form-fitting dress. You can see the outline of my stomach. It's a little bit more clingy than I tend to go for on a day-to-day basis. So if I was going to wear this, I would appreciate just a little bit of suck me in power. I don't want to be squeezed. I just want to be, you know, secure and smooth, or as smooth as I could possibly be, because I'm a lumpy bumpy girly, so I can't expect miracles, but anything that's going to help would be appreciated. So let's have a look at this t-shirt first. It's in the most gorgeous blue colour. It feels super, super soft. I got this in a 2XL, and I'll leave the size conversions of each item for you in the description. I am on top UK 18 to 20, on the bottom 20 to 22. This is the Shapermint Essentials All Day Every Day short sleeve shaping t-shirt, and it's meant to have 360 back and tummy smoothing, light upper arm smoothing, and breathable non-see-through fabric. It does tell you to step into it, but I am going to predict right now that my hips are not going to allow that to happen. So I'm going to pop this on first of all underneath this dress, and then to see if we can see any difference in the way that the dress is fitting, and then I'll pop it on with some jeans so that you can just see the top as is. So let's put this on and see if it can work its magic. Okay, so I have got the t-shirt on, and without a shadow of doubt I can see a difference on the tummy area. So I have a B belly, which means I have, like, it's also like I got two bellies, two for the price of one. But I can hardly see, I can see just about, but in comparison to what I could see before, I can hardly see the fact that I do have a B belly. Let's do the side-by-side comparison and see what you think, because I can absolutely see a difference. But let me know what you think. So from the front, from the side, from the back, and from the other side. So I think I can absolutely see a difference here, and it is quite long. I'll show you in a minute. I think I can see a little bit of difference on the tummy here, but not as obviously different as with the sort of separation in between my two bellies. This is a delightful conversation, but I definitely feel like I'm being held in place. I wouldn't necessarily be wearing it under this dress, like you can see. It's not, I'm just using this dress as a tool to show you. And I did actually put it in put it in. I did climb into it and I didn't feel like I was at risk of damaging any stitching at all. So they are stretchy. So when they say you can step into them, you can step into them. I am impressed. But what I want to show you is how long these t-shirts really can be, because I'm not saying I'm going to go around wearing it as a dress, but if I'm very careful, you can see, let me take the dress off, how long it can be. Like, it's going all the way down to my legs. Now granted, it is a little bit stretched out to be able to do this, but it is long enough to do that. Now I am not 100% sure, but I don't think that Shapermint do like bodycon fitted dresses. I could be wrong, and if I am, I'll link them down below. But if I'm not wrong, Shapermint, if you want to, you know, take my idea on board, give me a little bit of credit, I'd take it. But, you know, just take the idea on board and make some bodycon fitted dresses that have this suck me in power, but that are actually designed to be a dress, not just like a super long t-shirt. I think that you would be onto something there. Just saying. But yeah, you can see how long this is, and hopefully this is showing you how much the t-shirt is smoothing everything out. Now, as I said with my first video, I don't think this is the kind of shapewear that's going to change my size. It's not going to suck me into the point where I've dropped 2 dress sizes, if any shapewear can actually do that. But what it is doing is just smoothing everything out and holding everything in place. So let me pop on some jeans so we can see how it would look, because after all, it is a t-shirt. I want to see if it looks good to be worn as clothes rather than just like underclothes that are shapewear, if you know what I mean. So let me get the jeans. So this is how the t-shirt looks with a pair of skinny jeans. I feel like it is, you know, it's just holding everything in place, like I said. My only complaint is, and I suppose maybe it has to be this way because of the different kind of fabrics being used to like suck different parts in different ways, but there is a difference in the texture between the fabric here and the fabric here. I don't know if you can see. Let me just turn my light off for 1 second. It'll be a bit dark, but maybe you can see. This is a little bit more of a waffle texture and this is more smooth. But looking at that in the mirror, I don't feel, I can see it. I can see it, so that does bother me. I was about to say I can't, but I can. But I wonder if that's because I'm looking for it. You have to let me know how you feel, if that's something that would bother you, because I do feel like this is a piece that hopefully should be designed so that we can wear it as outerwear, because I absolutely love the colour and I love the fit. Like, I love everything about it. I just wish it wasn't that different texture, but like I said, that may just need to be the way that it is so that it can do what it's designed to do. But let me know what you think. Do you think it made a good difference? I think it did, but I can't wait to hear what you think. So let's try on next. Let's go for another t-shirt. This time I've got the Cami, and I feel like this is what I've heard the most about from people. So this one is in grey. I've got it in a 2XL again. It does have adjustable straps and they are elasticated. Again, it tells me to climb into it. So it's the all day everyday scoop neck Cami, and it's meant to have 360 shaping and smoothing combined with every outfit, and it has everyday control and comfort. So let's have a look. Again, we do have some slight variations in texture of the fabric between the side panels and the rest. So it'll be interesting to see if I can pick that up quite obviously, or I would feel comfortable to wear this sort of out and about. So let's give this a go with the dress so we can do the side-by-side comparison, and then we'll see how it looks again with the jeans. Okay, so I've got the grey Cami on now. Let's do our side-by-side comparisons and then I'll give you my thoughts. So this is it from the front, from the side, from the back, and from the other side. Now again, I was able to climb into the top like I was told to, so that's really good. I think it's doing a good job, but not quite as good as the t-shirt. I can see a little bit more of a difference between the two tummies. I've never talked about my tummy so much, but still it's doing something, and I'm being very like, because I'm trying to see which is better, what difference, I'm trying to really compare, so I am picking up on like minute differences, but I do think there is a little bit more of a difference or an obvious, like you can see obviously that I have more of a B belly shape going on, but it's still doing a good job. It's just not as good as the t-shirt. But what this is more versatile. So I could wear the cami underneath this dress if I managed to cover up the straps, whereas I couldn't wear the t-shirt. So this does work more as an undergarment shapewear piece in my opinion, though we're of course going to try it on with the jeans to see how it looks without being covered up. Again, as you can see, I can pull it down quite low, so they are really long, which is great, or you can have them a little bit less stretched out, so you've got some versatility there. So I am impressed with this, and I think that this has more uses in terms of the variety of clothing it can be worn underneath, but I do think the t-shirt did a bit of a better job. So let's put the jeans on and see how it looks with the jeans. So this is the cami with the jeans. I really like these paired together. I think it's giving, you know, the same really nice smoothing effect that we were just talking about. And whilst I know there is a bit of differentiation between the fabric, I feel like because it's on the sides, it's a little bit more blended in than the fabric changing like horizontally. Like I could very like clearly see the difference there, but it's kind of hidden a little bit under the arms. Like I don't know if you'll even be able to pick it up on camera. So I think that I could quite comfortably wear this as like a piece of clothing, which is great because that's what I really want from these pieces, is the versatility. So this is great for underneath clothes, but also just as a piece of clothing in its own right. As I said with the t-shirt, this isn't going to change my size, it's not going to make me shrink, but what it is doing is just making me feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more smooth, a little bit more secure. So yeah, I am impressed. I can see what the hype is when it comes to these camis, though I do think that the t-shirt just performs a little bit better. So next up we've got two bodysuits to try, both absolutely gorgeous colours. We've got more of a t-shirt style bodysuit, which again is in that beautiful, beautiful blue colour. And then we have a cami bodysuit with the adjustable straps in more of a deep, almost navy blue. So we'll do the same, we'll do the dresses, and then we will do the jeans and see what we think. So just wanted to quickly show you that I was actually able to get in the bodysuit, the t-shirt one anyway, and have it done up. I did step into it again as I was instructed to, and I think that's helped to mean that I don't need to like reach around and try and fasten it, but just to show you that it is on and it is done up, which is great because if you have a long torso like I do, sometimes it can be a little bit tricky to do up bodysuits. So really glad to see that I can actually do this up. Now let's pop this dress on and we can see how the side-by-side comparisons look. Okay, so let's do our side-by-side comparisons again and then we can have a chat. So this is from the front, from the side, from the back, and from the other side. Now I think that this is doing a wonderful job at smoothing. Like, I haven't quite got a flat belly, but I've almost got a flat belly. Like that is, I do, is it doing just as well as the t-shirt, the first one, or is it doing a little bit better? I'm looking so hard because there's so little to distinguish between how well they're doing, but I do feel like there's just less of an outline. So I think this is great. I'm really, really impressed, and I'm just glad that I was able to do it up. So let me know what you think. We'll try it on with the jeans and then we'll see if the cami bodysuit compares. But I am so impressed. I'm so impressed. I feel so secure as well. Which is another nice feeling. I don't feel like I'm going anywhere. So let's put the jeans on and see how it looks with the jeans. So this is how it's looking with the jeans. Now we do have the slight differentiation in texture of the fabric again, like we did with the t-shirt. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that this is doing a little bit more than the t-shirt was. Now I do think it might be flattening my boobs a little bit, which isn't ideal when my boobs are rapidly disappearing as it is. So that's maybe one thing to think about. Maybe I need to put my super padded bra on with this. but I do feel even flatter on the tummy than I was in the t-shirt. I think this is working some magic, and I feel like I look great from behind as well. This is impressing me the most. This is impressing me the most. Let me know what you think, because I do seriously feel a lot smoother in this than in any of the other pieces. So I'm very excited about that. Let us try on the Cami bodysuit, go through the same process again, and then we'll have a chat at the end to summarise our thoughts and feelings. Before we jump into talking about the Cami bodysuit, I just wanted to point out that there are actually 3 different settings for the popper studs on the crotch, which I think is great. So we've got a little bit more versatility depending on what you need. And these studs, like, they're a little bit tricky to do up, I won't lie, but it means they are gonna, like, yeah, I got it in there. You have to work a little bit, but they are very hard to undo, which means they're gonna stay shut. They're not gonna fling undone, but just be aware of that. If you have any mobility issues and you might need to go to the bathroom a lot or at all, I would just double check that you can manage the popper studs, because they are a little bit stiff, but it means that they are very, like, hard wearing and do a very good job at staying shut and not just pinging open like I have experienced before, which is always fun. But I do think it's great that you've got the versatility of some different settings to choose from. So on to the Cami, and again, it's doing a great job. It's doing a great job. This is what it's doing from the front. This is from the side, from the back, and from the other side. So again, I feel like I'm just repeating myself. I think that they all do a very similar thing, but they're different styles. So it depends what kind of outfit you're wearing as to what you need. You can be pretty confident that they're all gonna, like, smooth you out to a very similar degree, but it's good that you've got different options for whatever it is that you're wearing, so that, you know, if you want to have more of a t-shirt style or a cami style, or if you want a bodysuit or you just want a t-shirt, like, you've just got options. So I do think that this doesn't perform quite as well as the last one, but I'm talking like 1-2% difference, like hardly any. So yeah, I think it's great. It's again, I can wear it under this dress if the sleeves would stay in place. That's a problem with this dress, not with the shapewear. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let's do the jeans one last time. And can I get a like for the fact that I've put skinny jeans on and off 4 times for this video, because that is effort in itself. So I think I deserve a like for that alone. And if you're not subscribed, you know, you give me a little bonus subscription as well. That would be great. Let me put the jeans on for the last time, thank goodness. I love the combination of this blue with the blue of the jeans. Like, I think that these look great together. Unlike the cami that wasn't a bodysuit, the differentiation in fabric is happening horizontally across the tummy with this bodysuit, but I feel like it's barely noticeable with the darker fabric. So maybe that's something to bear in mind if you want to wear these as outerwear pieces. Maybe go for more of a darker colour, because I do feel like it hides the variation so much better. But I think that this looks really cute together. I feel like it's a little bit of a vibe. I know not everyone's on the skinny jean train anymore, but I'm riding it all the way through to the station. I'm trying to find some other jeans. I'm trying to get on the, like, baggy mom jean vibe, but it's just not working out for me. So for now, leave me alone with my skinny jeans. But yeah, no, I think these look great together. So that is everything for today's video. I think the main points with what I've tried today and what I've tried in general from Shapermint is it's more of a smoothing shapewear. Don't expect it to change your size, just expect it to make you feel a bit more secure, a little bit more held in place, and a little bit smoother. If you're looking for something to, like, dramatically change your shape or size, I think you need to look maybe at something else. But what this is doing is making me feel really confident in myself. So if I'm wearing more of a bodycon form-fitted dress, it just gives me that little bit of extra boost of confidence that I maybe need to feel good in that item of clothing. And I love that they've got all the different colours and the different shapes and styles and variations, so there's something for everyone. But I do think from what I've tried so far, there's minimal difference in performance between what the different items can do. there is a bit of a difference, but not drastically. So I feel like you can feel pretty safe in your choices. So that is my thoughts on what we've tried today. I can't wait to hear what you think in the comments. Thank you so much to Shapermint for sponsoring today's video and for your continued support of my channel. It means the absolute world. And I can't wait to see you guys again next time. Bye!